Hey, hello, hello, hello. How are you all doing? Hope you are doing well. Let's see. Edit. Oh wow, why's this not coming on? Just one second. Hello, hello, hello. So we are talking about African spirituality. This is a continuation from yesterday. Um, Yesterday I talked about someone who uh quite prominent, not prominent, but he's he's making the rounds on social media. And yeah, this idea of African spirituality. Um some people are convinced that African spirituality is a thing. Some people believe that there is powers in what they call African spirituality. People are convinced that the forefathers they want us to go back to these religions. But how do we how do we know for certain that African spirituality is in fact real? How do we know for certain? A lot of claims are made by the practitioners of African spirituality. They make a lot of wild claims. For me, the reason why African spirituality needs to be debunked is number one, the abuse that goes on in African spirituality. That's number one. The abuse of children, the abuse of animals, the abuse of women, especially older women. I mean, practice your spirituality. Do that. I mean, if you must, do it. But when your practice starts to affect others, then we have a problem. And we need to call it out. We have to call it out. So, just 1 second. Let me. Right. So we will get started in a minute. We will get started. Um, right, let's see here. Just trying to get everything ready. Just give me 1 second and we will get started. Just need to make sure that everything is all good before I get started because today this stream is going to be it's going to be a lot of things to look at. And let's see. Okay, right. Hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? Hey, Randall. Good to see you and Happy New Year to you. I hope you are doing well, Randall. 1 second. Sorry about that. I thought I heard my son coming in, and yes, he did just come in. Yeah, so just need to make sure that we are safe around here. Okay, guys. So we are going to take down or debunk African spirituality. there is a growing trend. Yes, I am doing well, Randall. And yourself? How are you? I hope you're well. I hope you're well. There's a growing trend, guys. A lot of people, you are starting to walk away from religion and moving on to African spirituality. That's the thing. It's starting to happen, right? People are starting to realize we were lied to in the Jesus religion, in the Islamic religion. People are starting to wake up. And so a lot of them are not okay to not have a belief. They need that crutch. They need that um, comfort blanket that religion or superstition offers them. And so they need something. I personally don't need any beliefs in any higher powers. I don't need anything outside there. I personally don't see the need for it. Anybody who's telling you, oh, there's a thing somewhere you can't see, the gods, the deities, this, they're probably scamming you, because there is no evidence for the things they talk about. But for me, it's about the abuse that goes on in this African spirituality, the animals that die, innocent lives of humans taken in African spirituality, quote and unquote. Any practice that preys on innocent people, that practice cannot be the truth. Any practice that preys on older women, that practice cannot be the truth. Any practice that preys on innocent babies, animals, I am sorry, that cannot be the truth. So, what we're going to do before we go and look at a practitioner of the African spirituality, let's have a look at some people who are leaving religion behind for African spirituality.
Growing numbers of African American women in Maryland and across the nation are leaving traditional church worship. All of them are in search of something else, a spiritual belief that connects them to their ancestors and where they can feel more empowered to control their own well-being. They have found it in ancient forms of spiritual contact. Some call it witchcraft, a term they accept and embrace. For most of us, this is how we worship,
Hey,
a tradition that predates us all. This, too, is an ancient art of worshiping, not to God, the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, but to spirits and deities that span the oceans and date back to pre-slavery days in Africa.
hold on. I think that's going a bit too fast.
So if
Let's
you
hold
come
on.
to
This
me
is going a
with
bit too
pleasantries, you
fast.
be
Just
Growing
one
numbers of
second.
African
It's going too fast. Okay, here we go.
American women in Maryland and across the nation are leaving traditional church worship. All of them are in
Well,
search
Happy
of
New
something
Year to you.
else,
Have I seen you
a
this
spiritual
year?
belief that connects them to their
Listen.
ancestors and where they can feel more empowered to control their own well-being. They have found it in ancient forms of spiritual contact. Some call it witchcraft, a term they accept and embrace. For most of us, this is how we worship, a tradition that predates us all. This, too, is an ancient art of worshiping, not to God, the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, but to spirits and deities that span the oceans and date back to pre-slavery days in Africa. Are you, in fact, witches?
whatever the situation calls for. So if you come to me with pleasantries, you being respectful, you'll get Glinda, the good witch of the suburbs. But if you come at me with negativity and meanness and disrespect, then you'll get Eveline, your worst nightmare.
Mm-hmm. Guys, African spirituality is not as sanctimonious as some people claim it to be. You heard the lady. You come at her this way, she give it to you. Come at her the other way, whatever. Look, there's no niceness here. You're nice, maybe. She'll be nice back at you. But it's the boldness with which she says that. And it makes me question these ideas that she has. And also, what they're about to do next. What is the source behind these things that they're doing? Where do they get the manuals for these things that they're doing? Who tells them, okay, this is how you must put your table? These are the things you must put on there. These are the words you must say or not say, right? So where are these people getting these things from? Oh, okay. All right, Randall, you take care. Where are these people getting these things from?
They have many
Shuno,
names and
play, shuno,
titles
play.
and ranks within their belief system. They are college educated professional women who've chosen to believe that theirs is a truer example of worship that is inclusive of the genders. It connects them, they say, to their ancestors and fills a need not found in traditional worship, though most of them grew up in the church.
I was raised Christian, all Christians.
Anything that requires you to wear a uniform, hmm? Anything that requires you to wear similar clothes to tell you apart from the rest of us, that in itself already becomes a problem. Anything that requires you to wear uh, clothes hmm, that look like a uniform to show that you are part of the in crowd, that is, for me, a problem. If my ancestors really want me to connect to them, I'm sure they wouldn't want me wearing a uniform. They wouldn't want me, you know, I can wear whatever I want. I can wear whatever I want. They're my ancestors after all. If my ancestors truly were that bothered, they will come and tell me exactly what they want from me. Not some practitioner. Huh? Yemo jojo jojo jaja, yemo shake. What the hell?
My family. In fact, my grandfather was a preacher in the South.
I also grew up Christian. I grew up Anglican in the Episcopal Church. The older I got, the more disconnect I felt.
I was raised Baptist. My father is a deacon. My mom a deaconess. I was in church all the time.
These women are part of a sect, Ile Ola Afefe Osameji, spiritual temple. They worship and offer prayers to Oshun, a predominant deity.
She's the deity of
So, Yoande, this is Yoruba culture. Can you please tell me what part of the Yoruba land are you talking about? It's Yoruba culture. Okay, fine. Is it from the Ibadan place? Is it from Ogun State? Is it from Abeokuta? What part of the Yoruba land is this culture from? Otherwise, you're just talking trash over there. What part of the Yoruba culture is this, what these people are practicing? And you notice that the people themselves did not claim that this is Yoruba culture. They themselves did not say that. They themselves did not say what we are practicing is Yoruba culture. All they said was this is connecting to our ancestors. And then you come and say it is Yoruba culture. So you one day, do all Isheshe people, do they all practice the same thing? Question for you. Since you say that Yoruba people, they call it Isheshe, Do all of them practice the same thing? Can I go to one Isheshe practitioner in these people are in the US and go to another Isheshe practitioner in Oyo State and find that they are all doing the same sorts of rituals? Answer my question. Otherwise, just stop with the lies, okay? Because what I'm trying to do here is to debunk. And if you cannot come with better, uh, um, better submissions, better claims, then why? Makes no sense. Everyone that practices Isheshe, it's different with everybody. One will tell you, let's wash your head this way. Let's get the goat. Let's get this. Let's get that. So, what part of Yoruba land is it? Lies upon lies. Never mind.
Or the Orisha of aesthetics, beauty, sex, sensuality.
They are growing numbers.
The aesthetics of beauty, sex. It's Yoruba culture. You and they said this is Yoruba culture. The aesthetics of beauty, of sex. Okay, lady. What was the last thing she said? The aesthetics of beauty, of sex, and what else?
Dominant deity.
Let's see.
The deity or the Orisha of aesthetics, beauty, sex,
Mhm.
sensuality.
They are growing numbers of African American women who have chosen for themselves a new life,
sensuality.
leaving the church in search of more meaning in their lives. And yes, it can be called witchcraft. At a recent convention in Baltimore, more than
So they call themselves witches, right? This is witchcraft. You and they? So Yoruba culture practice witchcraft. I think when you want to claim something as Yoruba culture, be careful. There are all kinds of different tribes in the Yoruba land. They're all different. So to call it a whole land's culture, be very careful because you brand all Yoruba people as having the beliefs these ladies have. These ladies say they call themselves witches. And from what I know, when you call yourself a witch, people frown on that stuff. Hmm? They frown on this stuff. But hey, I guess, I mean, I'll just go with you and this is African culture. It's witchcraft.
200 witches gathered, a sisterhood. But their spells are for good, not for evil. In
Guys,
this ritual, the
so this is the Yoruba culture spells. The spells are for good. Guys, spells. Spells for good. The person you're doing the spell for, the person who is the victim of your spell, does that person know that you are doing the spell? Not the one who has come to you to request you do the spell, no, but the one who is the recipient or the target of that spell. Do they know that you are doing the spell? The spell can be for good, but the word good is very subjective. What is good to me might be different from to another person. You and they, how would you feel if somebody took your name to one of these Isheshe practitioners and say that they are doing a spell? I mean, this is Yoruba culture. So, how would you feel, you and they, when they take your name, go and give it to these people? They mix concoction, put it in. No, it's Yoruba culture now. You want to claim it as your own. Fine. But then, how would you feel? I don't believe that any of these things work. No, I don't. But it's the ethics behind some of these practices. They do things without people's consent because they think that it is good. Anyway, let's continue.
Women are preparing an offering to Oshun on behalf of a woman in California who's
See.
looking for a mate. The omelet type dish is
Oh,
sweetened with honey,
goodness
believed to be a
gracious
favorite of Oshun.
me. Someone in California is looking for a mate, looking for a husband. Ay, 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 ay. This thing that they are concocting will bring a mate, will bring a partner. Ish. Now, one unsuspecting man right now, his name is being called as they are mixing this thing. One man somewhere now does not know that he is the target of some women. But guys, you heard the ladies, they said this thing that they are concocting is for good. You heard that, right? It is good for you. It is good for the one who has come to you to request this. But is it good for the target that this thing is aimed at? Is it good? Guys, let me know your thoughts in the chat. You guys are very quiet in the chat so that I'm not talking all to myself, please. Right, so let me know what you all think. Okay. And a question for you all. I know some of you are skeptics, atheists, unbelievers in this crap, but think about it. How would you feel knowing that somebody has gone to one of these practitioners and discussed you over there? I'm looking for a mate. Ideally, it's such and such person. Can you do me a portion that can hook me up to that person? They do love portions. Hey, Walk, good to see you. Hey, Paul Scatler, hello. Paul Scatler, you all missed the best part. Well, you haven't really missed. This is concoction for a mate. Mate concoction. And in case you're asking, this is in the US of A. It's not in Africa. It's not in, this African spirituality is all over the world. This is in the US. Someone in California has sent in a request for them to make concoction for a mate. They're looking for a mate. It could be girl work. It could be Paul Scatter. Who knows? They might be trying to hook one of you. Oh, goodness. I know it's not any of you. I'm just teasing. I'm sorry. Okay.
Prayers are said over the offering and for the woman in need. A portion is offered to Eshu, the male counterpart of Oshun, and placed in a secret place beneath the stairs of this Odin home. Using shells, they ask the spirit is pleased. 4 shells are tossed to the floor, 2 land up, 2 land down. Balance. The gift is accepted.
She accepts it.
Auntie. Hey, these people. Lady carried 4 shells and just threw on the floor. 2 up, 2 down. Yeah, the spirits are pleased. Where is people's rational thinking? I am trying to get people to start to think rationally. So your forefathers, God, spirits, and these people want to communicate with you. So they cannot come to you directly and speak to you and tell you, okay, this is who I think you should. But they want you to go looking for these people that will first cook, offer the food to gods under the stairs. Any gods that need to eat from under the stairs, leftovers. Hey, what kind of gods are those? 1720, hello. What kind of gods are those that eat food from under the stairs? Where is the sense in this? Okay. It's Yoruba culture. Okay.
4 shells are tossed to the floor, 2 land up, 2 land down. Balance. the gift is accepted.
She accepts it.
The traditions may seem
Yes,
odd
yes.
to most, a mystery to some, complex and multi-layered. These daughters of the moon, followers of Oshun, women, powerful, determined, and understanding, say there is nothing to fear. They are here, and they will be here for the foreseeable future. Yes, there are witches among us.
Look, it usually starts off very innocent, but then the one that they all go to starts to gain power and their trust. And she starts to rise in ranks. There's more and more people coming seeking her help with all these different concoctions and charms. And before you know it, what started off as a very innocent thing becomes a cult. And you see ladies sitting there like zombies. I'm not saying these ones, oh please no, don't get me wrong. Not these ones. These look like they got their heads screwed on. But some other ones, they are at the mercy of the leader, the head group. Gerwalk says, my mom, my mother, her, is into shamanism of all sorts. She worships the feminine divine and different aspects of femininity, divinity. She refers to herself as a crone, an old wise woman. She never would. Paul Scatler, your succubus is jealous, wants to have a word with that witch. Uh, she never called herself a witch. This is the thing, Gerwalk. The people who practice all these kind of practices, there is not two kind of the same practice. It's always different everywhere you go. And I can appreciate that. We're all different. We all see life very differently. But as long as people know that there is nothing divine, there is no divinity with all these things, these are just people, for the most part, a lot of these people are just scamming you for a bit of money because they know that you've bought the lie, and here you are. I mean, if they can throw somebody, if someone can throw four stones on the floor, two face up and two face down, and you look at that, and she can convince you that that means that the goddess has accepted that food they put under the stairs. There's hardly anything they can convince you to do. There is nothing they can convince you to do. They will tell you, go and bring your purse. The goddess says, bring your purse. The goddess says, transfer $2,000 into my account. The goddess said so. What are you on about?
This is something that our ancestors did, and all we're doing is tapping back.
Maybe your ancestors did it. This is the thing. I don't like this kind of broad statements. This is something our ancestors did. No, sweetheart. No. Until you can prove to me which of my ancestors did this, you don't get to make those kind of broad statements. And this is the thing, when people come out and say, oh, our ancestors did it. Guys, when you over in Africa, guys, every tribe, every community, they all have their all different gods that they worship. In one home, you can find different gods and different characters. So to assume that our ancestors practice this, listen, there's some of our ancestors that never practiced anything. When you think about this, for example, thinking about some of those older men, right, that would drink the palm wine from the tree, they drink, they get drunk. You think those ones had time to do all these kind of practices? You mean after they had the drink and they're stumbling all over the place? Oh, please give me a break.
Back into it so that we can become our best selves individually and collectively.
There's so much more to this story than our time will allow, so our conversation continues with these women.
There's another video. Let's see this one. Right, let's see this one. Okay.
I honestly believe Jesus was one of the most toxic relationships I've ever had in the entire.
You're going too fast. Jesus is the most toxic relationship she has ever had. Okay, I can agree with you, sister.
I honestly believe Jesus was one of the most toxic relationships I've ever had in the entirety of my life.
You shouldn't keep your magic in the dark. Like, this is your soul. You need to share it to the world.
Let it rain on me now. So be it. So it is.
Leaving Jesus.
I was a super Christian. I was raised in the church. I was a worship leader. I'm like singing all over the place and touring over here and crying out to God. How many times have I prayed to Jesus to show up for things that were actually needed, and he didn't show up?
Melissa Whetstone grew up as a preacher's kid, but 12 years ago, she left the church. She says the community felt toxic, and she didn't feel a personal connection to Jesus.
Hi, how are you? I need the frankincense and myrrh is here.
She eventually discovered Lakuni, a religion that was brought to Cuba by enslaved West Africans.
It's just a beautiful.
So this is Lakuni. Okay, just want to know if Yoande is still here. Yoande, Lakuni, is this Yoruba culture too? Is this Yoruba practice as well? I just want to know. Why is it that people walk away from a religion and immediately start to look for something to fill up the gaps? This is how people put themselves in a lot of problems. You move from frying pan to fire. You go from frying pan to fire. Oh, Gerwalk says she's very into animal totems, believes in astral travel. Let's see. She, like a liberal, would respect religious difference and see them as part of the worship of the creator of the universe. She pulls from Native American spiritualism, Northern European African traditions. It's okay. So she's like she's not set in stone. She gets a bit of here and there, and which is absolutely fine. I mean, do what you want, but it's when you now start telling everyone else that this is the way of our ancestors. You don't know that. You hold on 1 second, please. Sorry about that. So yes, when you start telling people that practice, this is the way our forefathers did it. This is how you don't know that. Do not make that claim. Don't do that. Don't say, oh, this is how it must be. You speak in absolutes. No, that's not how it's done. Like the person that came to me and said, oh, how can you be an atheist? Why can't you go back to the religion of your forefathers? Okay, what was the religion of my forefathers? Can you tell me? It's African spirituality now. Oh, okay. Which of my forefathers practiced it? Which one? Can't answer me. So why tell me go back to these people think at all? You see all these practices that I showed you. Where my father is from, they don't have any of these here. They don't. Maybe they've got something completely different. But this isn't anything that is from where my dad is from. So to tell me go back to the religion of your wait, I'm supposed to go back there and go and start asking the people there, excuse me, You know, great great grandfather, grandfather. What did they practice? I mean, it's 2024. Come on, people. Even your forefathers. Hey, Danisha, good to see you. Even your forefathers would tell you, they want, if they could speak, they would tell you, get a life. Whatever we practice, we didn't have a clue ourselves. You live in a time where there is information. You live in a time where there is the internet. You can see, you can easily debunk all these things. Huh? Even the ancestors will be telling you, just leave these ancient things behind. Go and get yourself some modern medicine. Go get yourself some. These people, some people are set to remain in the past. Can you imagine saying, go back to the religion of your forefathers? It's like saying to me, I'm in 2024, go back to 1800. Hmm? Guys, please like the stream. Please give it a like, right? Share, all that good stuff. But please give the stream a like.
Full thing to be a part of. It's a beautiful community spirit. You're learning and growing with other people. So I really love it.
Black folks have left the church in higher numbers over the last decade than ever before, and younger generations are even less likely to affiliate with the church. But many young people are still seeking spirituality, and some are reviving traditions from Africa and the Caribbean through practices that connect them with their ancestors.
This is my Bovada or my altar. Few glasses of
Practices that connect you to your ancestors. Okay. I recognize the place of my ancestors. Without them, I would not be here. Right? I recognize them. But I didn't know some of them. The only ancestor that I can say, okay, that I knew, my grandpa, maybe. But after that, I didn't know any of those people. That doesn't mean they didn't exist. They did, but I didn't know them. So the question is, why would I want a connection with somebody I didn't know? Let me ask you all, do you agree with this idea of connecting with your ancestors? Do you think, listen, I'm not saying the ancestors are evil, right? That's not my claim here. I'm just asking the question, why would you? There are 7 billion people on the earth right now. There are several connections that you could be making right now, right? But you want to go connecting to the spirits of the dead that you didn't know. Respect them, yes. Appreciate them. Without them, there'll be no you. I get that. But connecting to them. Okay, the question is this. This is the question. Hey, Joad, good to see you. The question is, you are connecting to your ancestors. Are your ancestors connecting to you? No, that is the question. It is one thing for these practitioners to tell you, no, these the ones that the in between, the go between, between you and the spirit. Yes, they can tell you, oh, this is to connect you, to connect you. Okay. Are the ancestors connecting to you? Or is someone claiming that you are connecting to something? Okay, how can I test that connection to the ancestors has worked? How do I test this connection? Hmm? Can I telephone them? Ancestors, 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 oh, where are you people? Am I connected to you? Are you connected to me? I mean, think about it. Huh? All I'm asking, guys, if you must practice any of these, I'm not trying to disrespect these people's practice, no. But apply some critical thinking when you practice these things. If it helps you sleep at night, if it gives you some kind of comfort, thinking that you are connected to something out there, right? Then fine. I mean, yes, I'd love that for you. But we live in the real world. And if you are not connected to anything out there, I mean, come on. Wouldn't you want to know that? I mean, wouldn't you want to know that? It's just simple question and answer. Come on. No disrespect to these. They're beautiful ladies. They look like, they need something to replace what they have lost. Fine. So, let's see here. Let's see your comments. I respect and receive your words of wisdom. I think if I had to explain my belief structure, it would fall on that polytheistic polytheistic agnosticism and animism, in uh, since life and consciousness in non-human being. That's interesting. That's not something I have heard before. I mean, all those put together in one. I mean, I've met polytheists, I've met agnostics, I've met people who believe in animism, but to put them all together like that, that's interesting. And yeah, I mean, if that you said it is your belief structure, and yes, you are allowed to have a belief. But it's when that belief now becomes a thing of, okay, you've got to hear my belief and you've got to accept it. You've got to accept my belief. That's how religion starts. People's beliefs then spiral into religion. People's individual beliefs just spiral. But for you having a belief, there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong. So someone tagged me. I see religion as many things, including a way for people to emotionally regulate themselves. Okay, yeah, the way of dealing with anxiety. I hear time and time again how people feel good about praying and connecting with something greater than themselves. They want to feel an emotional connection through practice and belief and structure, and perhaps altering their future to benefit them by manipulating this greater force. I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that. Juad, what did Juad say? Did Juad say anything? I feel free to disrespect their practice because they are strict. Juad, be respectful. Juad, be respectful. Be respectful. I mean, I'm not here to disrespect, right? It might sound like I'm disrespecting. All I'm just trying to say is just apply some logic to what you're doing. And listen, at the end of the day, you'll be better off for it. You will be better off for it. There is no African spirituality practice that will not cost you money. There is no any of these practices that will not cost you money. You buy candles. You would transport yourself from one end to go and see one babalawo, or who these people are. Then they will tell you to bring this, bring that, bring the kind of things they request. Listen, there is none of this that comes free of charge. So if the practice is stupid, like Juad said, it's better to know and save your money.
Water. That's just for my specific ancestors who watch and look over me. I have liquor that my uncle likes, gotta make sure he still get lit on the other side.
Wait, hold on. Who did she say is there? Hold on. She talks to people.
Ever before, and younger generations are even less likely to affiliate with the church. But many young people are still seeking spirituality, and some are reviving traditions from Africa and the Caribbean through practices that connect them with their ancestors.
This is my bovada or my altar. A few glasses of water. That's just for my specific ancestors who watch and look over me. I have liquor that my uncle likes, gotta make sure he still get lit on the other side. I feed them, I talk to them, I spend time with them. Like, this is my place to be.
She gives her uncle alcohol. Pours some alcohol and just imagines that uncle who liked alcohol when he was alive is drinking some of that. Okay, I mean, right, fine. She talks to them. I see what's going on here. This is her, a little spot where she is in tune with herself, right? And she might call it worshiping of the gods and whatever names they call these things. This is her own little spot where, and we all deserve that kind of spot. For me, it's in my bedroom. I'm in my bedroom right now. When I'm in here, I got everything I need in here. I've got, just everything I need. But I don't talk to any outside entities. I might talk to myself. I do talk to myself a lot, especially when I'm alone. But some people might make themselves an altar. Maybe I should make myself an altar. I don't know. But my altar would not consist of anything spirits or spiritual. I don't believe in spirits. I don't. I don't know what you mean by a spirit. I don't know what that is. But might create, something, put some of my favorite stuff there and maybe burn some candles. I've got some candles. My son bought me some candles for Christmas, right? Yeah, I don't really need an altar, to be fair. I've gone all my life not needing any of this stuff. It's not necessary. For me, it's not necessary. No, not necessary. Let's see some of your comments. I regulate agnosticism and polytheism because I come with different peoples with you come from different peoples with different beliefs. Okay. I can't say which one of them are real and which aren't, but I recognize they all have names. So, but Kia, I appreciate that you said that. I can't say which one of them are real and which one aren't. So you recognize that some of them may not be real and some of them may be. Look, for you, I'm good with you. Listen, your self-awareness speaks volumes. But it's the people that come and start telling me one ancestor came and shut your mouth. Because you know you're lying. There is no ancestor eating food under the stairs. Shut it. There's no ancestor coming to come and drink your alcohol. Put your alcohol there. The worst case scenario, it evaporates into the air. No, your ancestor died, has gone. Now they come back to come and drink up. Oh, come on, people. Come on. Let's see. 1720. If my ancestors are hanging around me, they have to live. Can you imagine your ancestors answer to your every whim? Huh? Your ancestors, they lived their life. They were here, did their thing, and now you now go bother them with your nonsense. When they were alive, they didn't seek after no ancestors. They dealt with their own shit here. Now you come with your madness. Ancestor, I'm looking for a husband. Come and find me a husband. The ancestor over there would be like, if I could slap that girl, if I could just give her one right now, she would leave me alone. I mean, sometimes consider these ancestors. I don't believe there's anybody out there. I don't believe in any of that stuff. But I'm just saying, if the ancestors were truly there, even they, right now, the ancestors will be looking at me saying, please tell these people because we just want to rest in peace. We just want to be left alone. These people.
So can you talk about some of the differences in what you study now to what your relationship was with Christianity then? What are you getting out of Bukumi that
I
you
get
didn't find?
that. I tell people that all the time. Like when they're like, "What's the difference?" I'm like, "Because my prayers are answered." Like that's one. When I come to my altar and I pray to my ancestors and I actually take my time to cry out, not only do I get responses, I get physical manifestations and answers.
You were born into a household where your dad was a pastor?
Yes.
How is that relationship with him now, and how did your family react?
I'm the black sheep of my family. I love my family to death. They love
know what
me,
these
but
physical
we don't see eye
manifestations
to
look like.
eye. They're like, "Girl, you going to hell? You gonna burn?" And I'm like, If I was gonna burn, I'm pretty sure we'll be burning together.
Ironically, it is often because of that kind of religious conservatism that people move out.
Dr. Yvonne Sherrod.
Some of these smells, you see that thing, that's the incense thing. Some of those things stink to the high heavens. You won't even want anything to do with these things. The lady said she has manifestations at that altar. That's interesting. So what happens? What do you mean manifestations? Guys, me, I doubt everything. I don't just listen to people and just think, okay, let's just believe. No, I don't do that. That crap. She came to her altar. I mean, 1720 said the ancestors better not touch their booze. Find your own breath. 1720, come on, share with the ancestors. Share with the ancestors. Just think about it. Your ancestors want food. And then what is it with the people who practice African spirituality have to look a certain way? Locks. I love locks. Please do not get me wrong. If tomorrow I start rocking locks, as I've been considering it, if tomorrow I start rocking locks, please do not think that it is anything to do with any spirituality, nothing. It's just me, just how I'm feeling, just want to rock because I've got the good hair for it, right? This the hair is actually longer, but because it bounces right back, I've got the very thick afro. It's so thick, honestly. My hair, putting a comb through it hurts like crazy, right? So it's better in locks. But if I put my hair in locks, please, I'm not a priestess or a goddess or all these things. No, it's nothing. It's nothing like that. Absolutely not. The ancestors on my father's side would not be happy with the life I lead. Oh, if they were observing me, okay. My mother and I think my mother and I thought, not believe that ancestors, grandparents. Right. Okay. So they won't. And this is the thing we all take. Get work. Thank you for that comment. Some of you, if you met your ancestor today, the one you stand there and pray to, you would not like them. You will want absolutely nothing to do with them if you knew some of the things that some of your ancestors got on doing. Some of your ancestors might have been pervs. Some of your ancestors might have been murderers. You don't know that. This isn't about just them not being happy with the life you're living now. Would you have been happy with some of the life they lived? Would you think your ancestors? You see, the thing is, we just think when people die, it's all good. These people were all good. We don't say bad about the dead. No. Some of the ancestors were shit. Absolute shit. Call it as it is. Even your ancestors want you to be truthful sometimes. Say it. Some of your ancestors showed up now. You will want nothing to do with them. You will deny them, disown them. What are you talking about? Someone like my father, he's dead now. I didn't want anything to do with him when he was alive. Imagine me now going to go and pray to him. Even he would say, my passing days, you never bothered to call me. So no, I ain't answering your prayers. Never mind.
Studies African and indigenous religions.
A lot of these religions came to the United States after the Middle Passage, after the period of slavery. Like other immigrants, they bring their cultures and their religions. But because when they come to the United States, they're often met with hostility, they tended to be secretive.
Can you talk about the role that social media has played? Because especially if we're talking about the younger generation, they might not be as dedicated to being ordained and, kind of doing all these rituals. But if I go up and down my timeline, now everybody's a witch. Everybody's burning sage.
Prior to the turn of the 20th century, they utilized the internet or whatever media was available in order to be spiritual entrepreneurs. They would sell goods and services. They would treat clients and so forth. With the coming of the digital age, and
spiritual entrepreneurs, what do they do? What is the job of a spiritual entrepreneur? Guys, I saw a video earlier on my TikTok, right? I stitched a video from somebody. She said she has converted to Islam, but before she converted to Islam, she was a Christian scientist. A Christian scientist? I don't know what a Christian scientist is. But a spiritual, what did she call it? Spiritual practitioner. What do these people do? Spiritual people. I'm sorry to hear about your complicated relationship with my father. Thank you. It was rocky. It was rocky, but yeah, it is what it is. It is. Yeah, didn't grow up with my dad for most of my life. He was just an absent father. He'd rather go off with women and leave my mom and 4 kids behind. That's the kind of life he lived. But when he was much older, then he decided, oh, now I remember I've got a family. Let me go looking for them. And by this time, that bond just wasn't there. That bond. And you would think that after all the years of going away, he would come back and, be nice. But no, he wasn't. So.
In particular, social media, I really feel like younger people are grabbing on to some of the digital trends where they can sort of brand themselves as practitioners. It's a kind of identity to be a part of this. So the internet and social media has certainly helped to popularize it. But I really do feel strongly that this is something of a movement in that young Black people, they are reaching back, they are recovering that which is ancestral, but they're doing it in their own way.
So do you want to light the candles? Should we do that? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to actually carve my sigils in the candle because I'm here.
Majori is a 29-year-old fashion designer living in New York who practices witchcraft. She casts spells with a coven of other young witches.
We're making money jars. So we're adding different herbs that manifest prosperity.
They're making money jars, guys. They're beautiful ladies, don't get me wrong. Lovely. They look like but see all this thing you're mixing here? This is where it stops. You are the one who wheels these things into fruition. That money jar that you are putting together, if you don't go out there and do something, there is no money coming to you. If you like, make all 1 million money jars. Nothing is coming. If you don't get your ass up and go do something, you wait. You wait and see where that's money jar.
Money, success. I feel like, Hollywood and like in the movies, they kind of like gave this idea that, magic was scary. And it's like, is it scary? it's not.
Would you consider this your religion as opposed to being Catholic?
Yes, definitely. Divination is my main form of like spiritual practice, but being Catholic too, it still like resonates and there's like some roots in there. I feel like Catholicism is extremely witchy. I mean, drinking the blood of Christ, the whole sacrament, that's a ritual. Like it is witchcraft. They just don't want to call it that. I just feel like we kind of need to get rid of that taboo mentality of like, this is something that is like evil or, you know, harmful, because it's not at all. It's the complete opposite of that.
Do you feel like in the last 5 to 10 years or so that is happening?
Because of social media, there's a huge surge of giving a light to the divination community and like witchcraft and everything. And people are now being more vocal about their practice and being more comfortable expressing themselves and showing their craft. And I think that's very beautiful.
This is Ultra Magica or crystal.
Guys, these crystals, these things are expensive. All these crystals, they call it all the different names. It is amethyst, because of amethyst, because that's the one that's linked to the month I was born. All the other ones, I've forgotten the names of all these crystals, but these things are expensive. Eesh. While you are busy connecting with your ancestors, while you are busy practicing the ancestor connection, someone is making money off you. Somebody is making some money off you while you're busy practicing spirituality. As long as you know that, then fine. If you want to continue in that practice and call it's my Yoruba culture, it's fine. Go ahead. Just own it with your full chest. But just know that someone is making money off your delusion, off your belief, off your practice. Someone is making money. Hey, Alpha Charm.
Those coming out of the broom closet. So I have Majori, the punk priestess, here in the flesh.
For many young spiritualists, the online community has replaced the one they might have had at church, but without the strict mandates that come with other religions.
Of course, it's a community.
I'm not the type of witch that likes to subscribe to rules. I just do whatever it is I please. If it doesn't fit the spell, I will improvise. It is what it is.
I feel like the rules, it's like oppressive. We need to have, you know, the system. You have to be a certain.
Okay, I've got a question. I have a question. All these witches and all these people. So, if a witch says something to me, how do I verify the claims of a witch? How do I, what methodology do we use in figuring out whether the witch is being truthful or they're lying? What is the yardstick for determining what is a real witch and a fake witch? I mean, the lady said she does whatever pleases her. She doesn't stick to rules. She just does whatever seems good to her. So if that one now tells someone something, how are we to know what is in fact true and what isn't? It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Apparently, her activities would be fun if she didn't lie to people and sold them illusion. The problem with their activities, he retracted it. It's okay. She got a point. Catholics hate it when you call their rituals witchcraft. But what's the difference? What's the difference indeed? Christians, they too practice. No, look, same difference. Same difference. Recently, finding out about the Kaaba in the Islamic world. Apparently, it's just a black stone. It's just a black stone. People go and stone the devil. People go and stone the devil. Then they walk around the black box, black house. But I don't know what that thing is. And they're usually naked. Apparently, when this practice started, people used to walk around the place naked. The men, I don't know about the women, but the men usually have nothing under there. They just wrap around. And then they will call other people pagans. Anyway.
Certified like tarot reader. And it's like, I want to like dismantle and get rid of that because
These
that's
things?
not what healership really is. You don't.
That's why we're here.
Ish.
You have to be a certified like tarot reader. And so I want to like dismantle and get
these things will set you back a good few hundreds. These things here, they sell it to you and make you think this is some kind of connection to your chakras. Huh? Connection to your root chakra, your heart chakra, your kidney chakra. They call it whatever names. Tell you, oh, this is the link. This is. Meanwhile, you're just putting a stone on with some pieces of metal on your neck. Nothing. Nothing. Oh man. Sometimes I ask myself, you see, it would be nice to get rich quick, If I decided tomorrow I want to be a scam preacher, I'll make money. Oh, I would make money. If I want to go into this spirituality thing, because let me tell you, it's easy. Just have the gift of the gob. Just mix thing here, mix there. Just call it, and before you know it, you are. But I know myself. I know myself. It's very easy to catch me in a lie. Not saying I don't lie. Mm-mm. But when you know me well enough, it's very easy to catch me in a lie. I can't look you straight in the eyes. There's just some things I'll listen. I'll start to fidget. I'll start to no. And listen, I found out that lying just doesn't help me. I don't like it when I lie. I don't like it. When I come off this thing now, I want to be able to go to bed at night and just feel good with myself. No, I'm not deceiving somebody. I'm not. No, listen. To make money is good. I would love to make money. Yes, absolutely. Because I'm raising an autistic son. Right, money would be good, but at what cost, though? At what cost? Mm-mm.
rid of that because that's not what healership really is. You don't.
That's why we're here.
That's why we're here. You don't have to subscribe to these rules because, like, who's telling you these things? It's, again, like, have your own independent thought. That is what divination is.
Who is telling you these things? These lady practitioners. All these things that you all have put together, these candles and this, who told you these things? Who? Guys, do you know if there are any books where these ladies go and learn this thing from? Huh? Are there booklets? Are there research papers? Are there like a spirituality Bible, or where do they go and learn to put it? Lavender calendar, yellow calendar, cream color calendar, white calendar. Where do they go? Most of these things just. I said, let me guess. I'm lying when my lips move. I mean, telling a little white lie has gotten me out of tricky situations. I mean, if I come here and tell you, oh, I don't lie, you know I'd be lying to you. But yeah, a little lies, little white lies. But for the most part, I'm telling the truth. I do say, doubt everything you hear, right? Doubt everything. Doubt it. Anybody speaking to you, just doubt it. Don't doubt first, and then take a decision later. You sure there are many books? Okay.
So today we're in Southfield, Michigan for the Detroit Hoodoo Festival, and dozens of spiritualists from around the country have come together. They all practice.
So a voodoo festival, right? This is a voodoo festival. Now, for some people, this is connection to the gods. For them, big event. Oh, let's go and meet all the, the movers and shakers in this spirituality world. For some people, this is strictly business. Strictly business. They don't have. There is no. They know there's no divine. They know, but for them, they know that your gullibility makes them this strictly business.
Practice something different under the African traditional religious practices.
Oh, Afro, is it possible for you to highlight, please, comments as you reply to them? If it's still oh, no, I can do that. I can do that.
But this is significant because 20, 30 years ago, these things were done in secret. So now they're gathering here at this hotel behind me for classes, workshops, there's vendors, and they're all just here to celebrate this new birth of spirituality.
I want to thank everybody for coming to the first annual Detroit Hoodoo Festival. And first up, we have a wonderful, powerful priestess, someone who really has a working grasp of the spirit, a working grasp of
the working grasp of the spirit,
facilitate and create change in your life. So please, if you would, welcome my sister, a powerful.
She has a working grasp of the spirit. So let me understand something. So one who has a working grasp of the spirit. So there's the spirit realm and there's the physical realm. So she knows everything that's going on in that spirit realm. And so now she's now the expert of the things going on in a realm that we cannot see, we can't touch, we can't feel, we can't hear, we can't, we don't know whether it even exists. But she is the be all and all of the spirit. I'm hoping that you all can start to see the scam, right? They call themselves all these big, big, big names. What spirit realm? Where do we go for spirit? Okay, people, where is the spirit kingdom? Everyone, where can I find the spirit kingdom? Where is that place? Where do we go for spirit kingdom? Alpha Charm, you would know where the spirit kingdom is. 720, come on, give me the geographical location for spirit. Right, come on, somebody. Get walk, come on. Somebody knows the spirit address. I've got my, let me see, let's put on Google Maps. Alpha Champ, come on. If anybody would know, you would know. Alpha, come on. With a name like that, Alpha Charm, you've got the charm. You've got the Alpha Charm. Come on, you would know. So, talking and writing about what to do in broad brushstrokes, attending for specific help, training and community. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's this link you've sent. Okay, so this is just open the circle, light the candles. Ancient goddess recites, oh, Mother of all life, we stand at a threshold. Behind us are our childbearing. Behind us are our childbearing and childbearing years. Ahead of us are doors which we. Okay. Thanks for the link. I appreciate that. It's interesting to see some of the things that they do. Readings of wisdom. What we have done is to cast a sacred circle. Now that we're within the circle, we will share readings of wisdom. Okay, I mean, right. Some of us do not need any of the so Gerwalk, I need the geographical location for the spirit world, the spirit place, spirits, where spirits reside. Hmm. Everyone seems to know where that they are spirits, spirit. We even have someone's about to come on now. She is the spirit connection between us and the spirit, you see. But where is that spirit place? So that's the one I'm looking for. If anybody knows where it is, please don't fail to connect me, I beg you. It is all around us. That's of no help. There's no spirit place around me here. Sorry. Okay, let's continue. Jesus, I've been talking for too long. Okay, let's continue.
Hi, y'all beautiful people. How are y'all? First of all, thank you.
Ifa Abeyo is Melissa's spiritual mentor in the Lukumi faith.
The Bible is the biggest spell book known to man. We just don't know how to use it.
Ifa was initiated into Lukumi 4 years ago, but has been practicing divination through tarot card readings since the 90s. So what was that experience like 20, 30 years ago, reading tarot cards?
In New Orleans and stuff, they call you root people, root workers, conjure people, and things like that. So it was taboo. It wasn't as it is now. That was a no-no. You would come after church. When the lights are out, you would come at night and, get your reading or whatever work you need done. But it wasn't out like now. You would go in New York and Central Park, you got a table full of everybody reading.
20, 30 years ago when you were doing tarot and things in secret, could you imagine that in 2021 you'd be at a Detroit Voodoo Festival teaching a class?
Now, I will say this. The person that started to do this, to take it out on the road, a lot of spiritual people were against it. They were like, no, it's going to bring a lot of negative. It's going to make spiritual people look horrible. But we still did it because people now have a hunger.
How do you see these traditions and these religions evolving in the next 5 to 10 years?
I see that more and more people who study this are seeing the health benefits, the mental health benefits, the healing benefits.
No, I'm sorry. I've met people who practice spirituality who told me this lady, she does all these things. She told me she can heal my autistic son. Yeah. I told her to fuck off. I told her where to go. We had an argument. Told her just fuck right off. And she would say, no, you don't know. You don't know. I said, I know. You are bullshit. She does videos where she's telling people, today she might come with a video and say, garlic, the benefits of garlic. Garlic would give you strong erections. Garlic will give you sound, this thing to wash your system. It will, saying things that you've got no backing for. It is one thing to tell people to eat healthy. Do that. But when you start telling people, this is what she said. I remember now. She said she stopped her mother taking her cancer drugs. Spiritual lady. She's on TikTok. She stopped her mother taking her cancer drugs because she does not believe in the white man's medicine. Hey, I said, my goodness. Her mother lives with her. That mother is fucked because that girl will monitor everything. You stop your mother taking cancer medications? Hey. So when they show you all these things and make you look all nice, when they start trying to dictate what you should wear, who you can associate with, what food you eat, there's some of these men are getting into this. These gurus coming to come and tell people eat bananas, the benefits of eating this and that. How did we get here as a people, right? It's good to know the things that you're eating, what's in them, but you don't need a guru online to come and tell you all the benefits of eating this. It will wash away your insides. They just say all sorts of crazy things.
It's of religion and spirituality. It may not be conventional. It may not be what your parents did, but it's really, this is something that I think is going to grow, and it might be more broadly accepted because it works.
Let us be sun-drenched and beaming, anointed, let it rain on me now. So be it, so it is.
And so it is.
Oh, okay. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I tell her to fuck off to great job. Telling me she can heal one random person on TikTok telling me you can heal my
For most of
autistic
us,
son.
mentioning a
Just shut your mouth. Anyway, let's go and see. Yesterday our friend who, one of the people who's very vocal about the African spirituality practice. These are the babalawos, TikTok babalawo. Let's go and see what's he getting up to today. Okay, our TikTok babalawo. Right. Okay, let's see. Okay.
You're waiting for me to tell you about a ritual, Abi? Huh? You want to know about a ritual, Abi? Go and walk, do something better with your life. Do something better with your life. Go and walk, go and study, go and study, go and study, go and study. Stand up from the bed, my friend. Get up from the bed. Huh? Get up from the bed. Go and study. Go and study. Get up from the bed. Stop playing with your phone. Go and walk. Go and walk. Go and walk. Nonsense. You're
As if they don't need their phone to connect with you. What a moron.
Go and bless somebody.
Here we go. Go and bless somebody.
Go and add value into the life of somebody. Donate a book to somebody. You don't read,
Donate a book.
a book to somebody. This is what you should do today. Adding value and blessing somebody. Don't go and give money to people and say, okay, I want to bless you. So you give money to people and then they go and use the money to drink or to smoke. That is not going to add value. It's not going to bring blessing to you. Give a donation of knowledge to people. Buy a book and give to somebody today. And you also give a donation of book into your life. Buy a book for yourself today and read a book today.
So this is a ritual.
That is the ritual you should do today.
It's a ritual. Okay, just buy a book. It's a ritual, guys. That's the ritual. All right. Just I don't
If
get
you're a
it.
business owner,
Okay, here we go.
Or you are into this product whereby you are always doing things online, you sell things online, or you have a online business and everything like that, or maybe you're like an influential or stuff like that. There is something you must understand, and that is the curse of Saturdays. You see, a lot of people that are
the curse of Saturdays. Just stop it. The curse of Saturdays, people. All this African spirituality, they become a problem. The guy said the curse of Saturdays. Oh my god. Okay, let's hear the curse of Saturdays. Come on, man.
That into this online platform and they do business online and everything, it is very, very important that they do things that that makes them humble on Saturdays, because if they don't do things that makes them humble on Saturdays, they always get into problem. And that is why I'm telling you, every Saturday, walk barefoot. It doesn't matter if you have to go to this place or that place.
The man said,
learn to walk barefoot on Saturdays
Stop.
you can
I'm trying to
avoid
stop
the
him.
wrath, the anger.
I'm trying to stop him from talking. The man said, you guys that work online, right now work with computers, he said, oh my goodness, the curse of Saturdays, that on Saturdays, what happens on Saturdays again? Something happens on Saturdays. And you've got to walk bare feet. On Saturdays, no shoes for you. Wait, I'm going to take him back. Sorry, I have to hear this again. Say what now? Oh, you guys, what is this? It's spirituality nonsense.
Understand, and that is the curse of Saturdays.
Right.
You see, a lot of people that are into this online platform and they do business online and everything, it is very, very important that they do things that that makes them humble on Saturdays. Because
humble on Saturdays.
If they don't do things that makes them humble on Saturdays, they always get into problem.
Right.
And that is why I'm telling you, every Saturday, walk barefoot. It doesn't matter if you have to go to this place or that place.
Did you guys get
Learn to
that?
walk barefoot on Saturdays so
Barefoot.
you can avoid the wrath, the anger of the planet Saturn. The planet Saturn punishes people,
Saturn.
especially those that are celebrities, and that is why you will see there's gonna be some mental problems. So there will be a lot of marital discuss, so many problems. It's gonna come frustration.
Planet Saturn punishes people. Planet Saturn punishes celebrities. People, somebody will rescue me from this nightmare. Honestly. Somebody will listen to this guy and believe this bullshit. Absolute bullshit. No, I need air. I'm going to get up now because no, enough. I need to get up. I'm going to leave you guys watching this because let me tell you, no, I do need some air because no, not Saturn punishing. Wait, let me understand something. Hold on. There's 7 billion people on planet Earth, okay, who've never been majority. Well, I don't know if anybody has ever been to Saturn before. I know they've been to the moon. The majority have not been on planet Saturn. Saturn is just there doing its Saturn thing. Now, Saturn will decide now that you see all those billions of people on the earth there, down there. Let's find the celebrities among them. Right. Who are they? How does Saturn know what a celebrity is? You know what, guys? Listen, I'm leaving you all what this I can't do. This is Paul, right? That is creative. A planet is angry, so leave your shoes off. You guys enjoy. My God. Ah. No. Sorry, guys. I just at some point you all need to start asking, but why? Why do we listen to bullshit like this?
Monday every Saturday. So if you are into online business, you have maybe you work online or you have your business online and everything like that. Learn to ground yourself by walking barefoot. Learn to be a barefooter every Saturday. You don't need to do any specific prayers or stuff like that, but just walk barefoot. And also, if you really want to increase your good destiny, a lot of people I see people understand the importance of color. Every color you wear influences your life. Every color you wear have a certain influence and a contribution into your life. That is why you must learn to wear one color, but you must understand that color should be according to the day you were born. If you were born on a Tuesday, look for the color that connect with that day and wear that all the time. Don't wear today you wear this color, tomorrow you wear that color, all of this. If you wear too much colors, it displaces your emotion, it displaces your energy, and it makes you unfocused. And that's why you see a lot of people, their emotion.
Wait, sorry, I got up for a few minutes just to stretch my legs. What the hell? So we can't wear different colors now? Last Prof, thank you, Last Prof. Last Prof, are you on TikTok? Are you on TikTok? Alpha Charm says, okay, somebody, you wanted me to put the comments. Okay. So I saw Last Prof. Last Prof is here. Hey, Last Prof. Always supporting your channel, tuned in and listening. Thank you, Last Prof. Last Prof, listen. The whole idea of what I'm doing here is a lot of our people are, they're so attached to these beliefs. But when you apply just some logic, simple logic to most of these beliefs, they all fall apart. Even when I was a believing person, I could tell that some of these things were just bullshit, didn't work. I even as a Christian, the whole idea of the spirit realm was still a struggle for me. So I'm actually thankful. Listen, I think eventually I'd have become an atheist because some of the things that I would hear the pastor say, I mean, guys, hold on, let me put myself on camera. Wait, hold on. So when I was in church, I remember years ago, this was when I was still a believing person. The pastor of the church, he was a prophet, and he would give all these words of wisdom to people, telling them this will happen to you. I'd never sought out any of these people. Never. I don't believe in that. I didn't believe in that stuff. So when prophets would come, he would invite prophets over to the church and they would be giving words of wisdom. I just would be in the choir singing my stuff because one thing I don't want and one thing I do not need, even back then when I was a Christian, do not tell me about my future. I easily panic. Yeah, that's something I suffer with, right? Like I can easily I can panic and get myself in a right state. So don't tell me what's going to happen tomorrow. Okay, I know I have got my diary, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. But don't tell me, oh, do you know some bad luck is going to happen to you tomorrow? And if you don't do this, don't tell me because then you will create problems. I've never been one to know my future. I've gone on the street and somebody will say, come, let me read your palm. I have never had my palm read a day in my life. My friend has come, let's go. There's this man. He will read your palm and tell you, what do I need that for? And I asked her, do I have to pay the man? You just give him whatever comes to your mind. For him to tell me something that I will still eventually experience in my life. No, man, no. I went away with some group of friends recently to Liverpool. So we had a weekend away, three of us. Now, one of the things that they booked was a session with a clairvoyant. What do you call this? Yeah, the clairvoyant. They booked for the two of them. They know I'm a skeptic, right? They know I'm a skeptic. So they didn't book a session for me, but we all went together. And they said, okay, when we get there, we'll ask if you're willing to do it. £15, 15 British pounds for 30 minutes. My friend went in, came out, she was crying. She went in for 30 minutes. She came out crying. I said, why are you crying? She said she told me a lot of things that made me feel okay. So what was that smell? Oh, she put the candles and all the. So as you step in, the pace is already set with the music. The lights are dimmed. The aromas coming in. All of this is to get you in a mood, so that anything that is said there, you buy, right? Look. Oh, you know what, guys? I think I'm going to open a business tomorrow. I would make good money. Can you imagine me sitting there and telling people, just close your eyes? Think about a time when you were on the beach. Now, think of your root chakra. Imagine grounding yourself. I tell you, by the time I'm done, ish, man. Right? So yeah, that's the whole idea. The sound of I said, no, I wasn't taking my shoes off. I got up. I got up and just stretched a little bit. No, I still got my sliders on. I do tarot readings, but for free and for fun. Yeah, that's different. I mean, tarot readings, I don't think I've ever had a tarot reading. Yes, have I? Tarot reading. Have I ever had one? I've gone to events. I've gone to events, but I always would tell the people that I am a skeptic. And for some reason, when I go with my friends who believe in this stuff, when I tell them I'm a skeptic, they don't even touch me at all because they know. I guess they know that for someone who is a skeptic, let's not touch that because who knows? She might ask us some questions that we cannot answer. They know to stay away from you when they can tell that you're not buying the bullshit. The last event I went to, oh my gosh, this woman was calling people. There's someone here. Sarah died. They're coming right now. They're coming to say something. They're coming to they're trying to tell you, oh, Nan is doing good in Sarah came through from the afterlife to come and tell you that your Nan is doing good in the afterlife. Okay, people. Of course I did. No, I didn't take it off. Okay, let's finish this. Guys, what is this guy talking about? What is he saying? What is... Oh, this man.
It's not balanced. They don't know why, but they don't have emotion. Their emotion is not balanced. They overthink, they overstress and everything. So learn to wear one color, stick to one color. But that color should be on the day you were born. If you're born on a Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they are all colors for this day. Stick to that. Learn to wear only one color and abide by it and see how your life is gonna change. It's a fact. You see, the problem with us is we don't want to do simple things because we are thinking that simple things are they're too easy because it's too simple, and that is why people don't do it. But simple things is also what creates big changes, is what makes your life change. Do this simple thing, simple ritual, and see just about abiding by one color and walking barefoot every Saturday. And this is a bonus. Don't get married on a Saturday. Don't. There are days that is not good to get married, and that is a Sunday and a Saturday. Any marriage that is done on a Saturday or Sunday will always have problem. That marriage does not last. Most of that marriage don't last. Weekdays is most better for marriage, especially a Friday is most better for marriage, not a Saturday, not a Sunday. Don't get married. If you get married on a Saturday, there's always going to be strife in that marriage. If you're wondering why you're having problem in your marital life and everything like that, or you get married and after some time,
hold on, guys. Shit, what happened to
what
that
I'm
video?
about to say right now is a very
What happened to it?
if you're a
This one.
business owner.
Okay, it finished. Hold on, everyone. I need to do something very quickly because this one is important for me. I need to do a stitch of this video because this right here, this is out of order. This is completely out of order. When you start telling people days they should get married, I mean, don't get me wrong, I can laugh over some of the things he's saying. But when you start telling people you cannot get married on Saturday, this guy is dangerous. I'm sorry. How do I share this to myself? How do I do this now? 1 second, I'm trying to figure this out. Right. How do I do this? How do I share this to myself? Is it this one here? Yeah, I need to get it go because I know what I'm like. I'm going to forget what video it is, so I need a reminder. Wait, I need to remind myself which one it is. Oh shit, it keeps skipping. Or maybe I should put it on what I don't know. Right, I put it on my favorites, right? So maybe still copy this because this deserves a video. This one deserves a call out. This deserves calling this guy out because it's one thing. Oh shit, I can't seem to be able to copy this thing. Control C, right? Okay, let's see. Control C. No, is it Control C? To copy. Oh god, you guys would you can tell I'm Gen X, right? You guys can tell I'm Gen X. Let's see. I've done amazing for a Gen X person to know about all these things. You guys will not, you will not understand. For a Gen X person, to know all these things, I haven't done too badly. Okay, yeah, got a copy of it now. Right, this guy. For Gen X, you're doing a good. Yes, Alpha Charm. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, when I started YouTube, I did not have an idea at all about it. I had no clue whatsoever. Didn't know where to begin. Didn't know nothing. Well, look at me. At least I'm trying. So yeah. Okay, let's see a couple more of this guy's videos. He's a real nuisance. This guy.
What I'm about to say right now is a very
not
controversial thing.
masturbating.
Might make sense to some people, might not make sense to some people. But I need to put my own 1%. Again, please, this is my own words. And it's my own words. So you don't need to like say, where's this, where's that? This is my own words. You are free to accept it or you are free not to accept it. I'm speaking about this because I've received numerous messages and numerous mails from people that I've shied away from answering this kind of messages, but I feel I need to just add my own 1% from my own experience and my own, connection with the divine, with the divinities of
Just
life.
go on and say it
That
already.
is about sexual energy, sex, sexual energy, masturbation, and all of that.
Oh, here
a lot of
we go,
people
guys.
say, is masturbation good? Is masturbation good? So many people have written so many things, I've spoken so many things about it that it has created a lot of confusion in the mind of people. And because it has created a lot of confusion in the mind of people,
guys.
a lot of people are doing so many things that they are frustrated.
Now, this is a subject that concerns me. Not concerns. This is a subject that interests me because when I was growing up as a religious person, you were prohibited from masturbating. It was a sin. God did not like you touching yourself. Now I no longer believe. I know that that is a big fat lie. There is no God telling people what to do, what not to do. There is no God doing that. No, none. So for somebody who is spiritual, I don't know what God he is speaking to. I don't know what God is going to tell him what to do, what not to do, or what to tell people to do. So this guy, I want to know what he has got to say about masturbation. And if this guy says what I think he is going to say, you can expect I will do a video. Guaranteed, I will do a video calling out his bullshit. Right, tell us now, to masturbate or to not masturbate? Go on and tell us.
And based on that, also, so many people are condemning themselves in such a way that they don't understand that this is a pure divine energy. And when it is being used and harnessed in a positive way, it can create strong divine vibration. It can create a strong vibration that you connect with divinity around you. There is a reason why the energy is there. There is a reason why that energy is there. First of all, you must understand one thing. You are a human being. Being a human being, there are certain biology of your body that you cannot reject. Just like if you have a new phone, there are certain applications that you have in your phone, you don't use them, but it is there, and you cannot delete the application. The moment you put your hand to delete the application, the phone is going to give you a warning. No, this is an inbuilt application that you cannot delete. So anger, lust, it's part of the inbuilt application of this body. So long as you have a human body, these are part of the inbuilt application of the body that you cannot remove from yourself. The point is you need to rise above it. How do you rise above it? By raising your consciousness higher.
Raising your chakras.
There are two types of energy that moves around us. There's a higher energy and there's the lower energy. So also for men and women, a lot of men have so much struggle with masturbation. Oh, I don't know, I just masturbate a lot. What can I do and everything like that. This topic is very heavy for me to say, but I need to say it anyway. A lot of people, they have this struggle with masturbation, like, I don't know, I masturbate a lot. What can I do? What can I do? And a lot of spiritual people say, just ignore it. Don't do anything. Whenever you start feeling like you want to masturbate, go and engage your mind and start doing some certain other activities. But then when you do those activities, the thought after doing that, you might feel a bit relaxed. But again, the thought comes back again. So every time the thought comes back again, you go and do something and push the energy away. Go and do some exercise,
and tell us, should they do it or
But
not?
that does not work. Understand, 99% of the people that speak so much, that speak and condemn so much about sexual energy, sex, masturbation, that speak so much about it, are the ones that do it the most. It is a fact.
Okay, I can agree.
A man or a woman that is having problem in her relationship, they are the ones that give the best marital advices.
Yeah,
but their own house is on fire. Those that are not really practicing something are the ones that give the best advice of that thing.
Just
an unmarried person.
Just speak already. Gosh.
And how do you do that?
Oh, it's a ritual.
How
Guys,
do you
it's a
do?
ritual.
It's not going to be
There's
an accusation that any accusation going to money.
on.
They don't understand the energy. They don't know how to raise the energy from the lower dimension to the upper dimension, which is to the top of the crown.
What the hell?
And how do you do that?
How?
How do you do that? How do you transform and raise that energy higher? You see, when you learn to raise the energy higher, then you associate with what? Divine beings. Your mind, your intelligence is connected to the divine, to the source of creation, to everything in the universe. Your thought is connected to it. But when you don't know how to raise the energy up, then it pulls you down, it weighs you down. Then your mind is only about things that is dirty and low. Because the energy is not going up. Rather, the energy is just going down and it stays down. The essence of what goes down is to.
So basically, what he's trying to say is, okay, you can't help it, but there are things that you can do to raise your energy from below to the top, to put it from there, to put it on your head, so it can stop you from masturbating. What the hell? What is wrong with these people? Guys, there is nothing wrong in masturbating. There is nothing wrong in you. This is self-pleasure. For goodness sake, hey, someone told me once that masturbating equals raping yourself, right? I'll use the grape word. That's what they said. It's as good as sexually abusing yourself. I'm like, what? How can one sexually abuse themselves? How did they do that kind of thing? Yeah, some people say that. There's nothing wrong with it. And anyone that tries to tell you that there's something wrong with you masturbating, then you have to ask them where they get their source from. And if their source is from a book, you've got to tell me where it says in the book that thou shalt not masturbate. No, you've got to, because what they've done, they've interpreted things that are not inside the book to the modern day understanding of things. It's not written in any of these books. Yes, they might say, oh, deny yourself some pleasure or whatever, whatever. But if you are getting pleasure with yourself, who gets hurt for goodness sake? Who gets hurt? Man, honestly, these people, it's taking too long. Exact 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Hey, Hunter Biden's laptops. He has this all wrong. Only low energy, aka sleepiness, will stop you from choking the Choking the chickens. What chickens? Choking the chickens. What? What chickens? Choking the chickens. Choking the chickens. Okay, that's gone over my head. That must mean something which I'm not quite getting. Could the chickens mean the chicks? Me, I don't like choking. No. Don't put your hand anywhere near my neck. I'll bite you. No choking. Sorry. I see. If we spend more time, right? If we spend more time on an inversion tablet, the energy will write itself. And then touching is okay. Listen, 1720. I don't know. Oh, choking the chicken means master. Okay, all right, okay. Choking the chicken. Choking the chicken. Oh God, no, I don't like that. I don't like that because now, no, that's not good. That is Hunter Biden's laptops. I don't like that. I do not like it. But the next time I'm trying to help myself, I start thinking about choking chickens. No, no, let's not do that. Oh, for the men. Okay. So y'all choke chicken. Wait, hang on. Y'all choke chicken while you're at it. You guys are just too much. Okay, so while you're doing, you'll be choking. Ah, okay. I have to be choking the chickens. These people. Okay. Does your chicken make noises while choking? Ah, you guys. Okay, let's see what this guy. No, I can't do this video anymore. I'm done with him.
Today is the 27th. Yep. It is also a full moon. Yep. Have you started feeling emotionally displaced? Like you've just been emotional for no reason, just feeling sad for no reason? Have you started becoming extremely hyper for no reason? Or you just keep reflecting about life like, what? Why is things happening? Like you feel like you are alone. Well, this is the influence of the full moon. And today is a full moon. It is good for you to do prayers to your ancestors, but also to do prayers to the moon. Your prayers today should be you should fast. Fast if you can, try as much as you can to fast from morning till 7 p.m. When you see the full moon comes out. When the strength of the full moon is strong. Actually, the strength of the full moon is strong as from 7 till 10. After 10 down till
This guy I think he thinks things and just thinks, okay, let me just turn on my camera and quickly record and say, now it's the moon. Before it was Saturn, now it's the moon. I mean, by the time this guy is done, all the planets will be involved in his thing, whatever this thing he's doing. Now the moon, you all have to pray to the moon. All hail the moon, God save the moon. I mean, the full moon. These people, they should just let the moon do its moonly thing. Leave the moon alone. The moon just wants to do its thing and just shine and get on with it. You guys, leave the moon. Oh, yeah. They talk about a full moon. Can the full moon not just full moon? Yeah. Oh, no. People, full moon. Oh no.
The next day, the strength of the moon is not strong anymore. So if you can fast till 7 p.m. today, you fast, you see the full moon, take a silver plate or a stainless plate, have water in it. In that water, there should be some rice and get some flower petals, like rose petals and stuff like that. Put it on that plate in the water. Now try to catch the reflection of the full moon. Pray. Pray to the full moon that you should be truthful. You see, today a lot of people are going to get heavily punished. A lot of people will go into drinking. It is very much advised that on a full moon, don't drink. It is very, very much advised. On a full moon, don't drink, because when you do this, you reduce, you increase and you reduce your lifespan. That is one. And secondly, you increase the curse of the full moon on you. So don't drink. Avoid that.
What is this guy saying? I'm sorry, guys. I don't do it. Now the moon is cursing people. Now your lifespan is being reduced because of the moon. Oh, my people, I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, these are the beliefs of some people. I am so sorry. This sounds weird, right? Look at, there's some comments. Look at the comments. There's one says this whole week I'm off. Thank you so much. Thanks. How long are you in Stockholm? Okay, so this is when he went visiting his followers in Stockholm. Someone says, can I do it today, the 20th? Someone says, so right. Damn, man, that's me. What do we do with the rice and seeds after? Thank you so much. Thank you. I receive. What is this? Unfortunately, people actually believe this stuff. Hey, BFT Wayne. Oh, BFT Wayne, my goodness, you love my voice and my accent. Oh, thank you. I don't like my own voice. Eesh. I do not like to hear myself back. No, I do not like my own voice. So recording videos and editing them, very hard. That's very hard. In fact, I was thinking if I had a lot of money, I'll just get me a video editor so I don't have to hear myself back. I don't know what it is. I honestly don't know. But yeah, now I want to produce more videos, more content and recorded videos especially. But yeah, but never mind. If you like it, then yes, I like it for you. I like my voice for you. Every time this guy talks, I think of Eddie Griffith's chicken. Can we not talk about chickens, please? Please let us not listen. Every time I think of chicken, it will never be the same again, ever. If Hunter Biden's laptops did not say, listen, I would have just been good. I would have just been okay because I love chicken. I would have just been perfect. I would have just lived my life, not having that mental image. But now Hunter Biden's laptops has messed me up now. Every time I see or hear chicken, oh no. Choke the chicken. I was on Instagram and there was this post about a woman saying that she doesn't believe in a God. And then she said, Alpha Charm, do you think you can send me that video, please? I would like to see it. I think he's telling us to choke the chicken. Oh no. Get walk. Oh, shit. The next time there's a full moon now, not me thinking, yeah, get walk must be busy right now. You guys don't listen. I've got a very vivid imagination. It runs very wild sometimes. You all don't want me to get these kind of things in my no. I'm trying to undo some of the mental images I get in my head. Don't put that. Don't do that. No, stop it. You guys need to stop. Wait. There was a comment from Esther the Queen. Oh, was there? Hold on. Was there? I didn't see Esther the Queen. Oh, let's see. Esther the Queen. Oh, yes. Not Esther the Queen saying thank you. But you all know it's not me, right? You know that's not me. Right. Yeah. That's definitely not me. Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah.
Plate in the water. Now try to catch the reflection of the full moon with that. Pray. Pray to the full moon that you should be truthful. You see, today a lot of people are going to get heavily punished. A lot of people will go into drinking. It is very
Heavily
much advised that on a
punished.
full moon, don't drink. It is very, very much advised. On a full moon, don't drink, because when you do this, you reduce, you increase and you reduce your lifespan. That is one. And secondly, you increase the curse of the full moon on you. So don't drink. Avoid as much as you can. Avoid to drink today. And offer water with.
You drink on the full moon, you reduce your lifespan, and what was the other thing? Reduce your lifespan, and what was the other thing? Come on. What did he say? Reduce your lifespan, and I just can't.
Black sesame seed and rice to your ancestors this evening. Look at the full moon. After taking the reflection of the full moon, pray that you should be truthful. After you do that, drink some of the water.
How do you pray to be truthful? Just be fucking truthful. Be truthful. You don't need to pray to be truthful. Pray to be truthful. Just be truthful. Can you imagine, guys? I get me a bowl. Never mind. This is my fruit bowl. I've got lots of fruits in there. And I get my bowl. And I'm like, oh moon, help me to be truthful. Even the moon will say, shut the fuck up and leave me out of your fucking business. That's what the moon will tell you. Just get the fuck out of here. If the moon could, never mind. Let me just leave that alone. Stroke the chicken, caress the. Oh, BTF, don't do that, please. No. Oh no. You just made the whole thing worse now, not with the cock. Oh, gosh. Yes, the curse of the full moon. Apparently. Huh? This guy is sick. He is sick. I'm sorry.
Keep some of the water in your house, sprinkle it around your house. It is very, very strong for protection and for
Okay.
purity. So long as
You guys are not allowed to say any more cocks, chickens, stroke. Please don't. I think I've got enough in here. Those words are banned for the rest of this. I'll soon be done. So please just keep your hands from typing those words. Don't do it. No chickens, no cocks, no strokes. Okay? Right? Can we promise to behave ourselves? Do you guys promise? Walk, Hunter Biden's laptop, BTF Wayne. You all. Right. 1720. Right. You people. You promise. Right. Okay. Do not break your promise. If you break your promise, I will stand naked tonight with my bowl in front of the moon, praying for anybody. Oh, moon. What shall I pray to anyone that breaks their promise? Oh, moon. Give them a double abundance of a stroking the chicken session. In the name of Mandingo, I pray. Amen. God damn it. Okay, so far so good. Y'all are behaving yourselves. I say, promise, promise. Okay, good. Esther's gonna wash our mouths with soap. Now, you all how many? So people promised. Okay, so right. So everyone behave yourselves, okay? Good.
As you are truthful, people around you will also be truthful. Your truthfulness will influence
I
people
don't think you
around
can
you.
send pictures on TikTok.
It is powerful.
On my
Let me.
link here on YouTube, you
God
see
bless you.
my emails
Yeah,
right
we're
there.
gonna be in Sweden, in Stockholm. If you want to meet me, you know what to do. You can simply write.
Shut up. Just get it.
Today is a Sunday. Yeah.
Now tell
And
us about
tomorrow
the
is a
curse
full
of
moon.
Sunday. Here we go.
And I know a lot of people are like wanting to do something on the full moon. Tomorrow is the 27th, and it's a full moon. What you need to do tomorrow is be truthful in whatever dealings you deal with people. Your prayer tomorrow when you see the full moon is, please help me to be truthful. Help me to live my truth. If you can do this, you will see how your life will become peaceful. When we talk about
I
peacefulness, a
don't know
lot
how
of people
this guy
think that
sleeps at
it
night.
is the absence of problem. No, peacefulness is not the absence. So you have a career and you are really struggling in your career. You have like you this is what
Yes, Bola is allowed. Mandingos, yeah, those words are allowed around here. Yes, yes, you can use the Mandingo, you can use Bola, you can, it's perfectly fine. Do those, yes. But chickens, please, no chickens. No choking, no stroking. No, what was the other one? Chicken stroking. Oh, cock. No cocks allowed. His skin is so smooth. Does he have a day job? Does he? Oh no, this is his job. This now you must understand. This is the grift. He has almost 200,000 followers, nearly 200,000 followers, and so when he does these videos, right, he puts all these things out there. Then people contact him. He does live streams where they send him gifts. Talks a lot of bullshit. He talks a lot of bullshit in his lives. And it's the private sessions. He does private sessions. It's the private sessions. That's where the people come and they pay him. Yeah. And I think he must be using a filter as well. TikTok, very good for filters. Oh my, they have got an abundance of filters on TikTok. It's wonderful. You're like myself now, I've got very blotchy skin. On TikTok, they just disappear. They all just like it didn't happen. Like I don't have blotchy skin. My son said to me, "Mom, you should stop using those filters. You want to be as genuine as possible." Oh gosh. Oh no, I want that other video. This
so
one.
you have a career and
Right.
you are really struggling in your career. You have like you this is what I'm about to teach you only works for people that work for others. Like you work in a company or you work under people and everything like that. But it does not work for independent business owners. So don't
Okay.
try it if you're an independent business owner. Don't try it. But still, if your work relates to you serving people, if you work in an office, like for example, if you're an independent business owner whereby you have an office, it's not going to work. But if you're an independent business owner where you have like a shop, where people come to buy things from your shop, then it is going to work. If you're struggling in your career and you really don't know what to do, like there are some people they are working under people, and there are people that are there in their office, they keep giving them some difficulties, or they keep experiencing some difficulties left, right, center, and they've tried everything. Yeah, we've done prayers, you've prayed, you've done so many things, but still it's not working for you. Well, here's a simple thing I want you to do every Saturday. It may look childish, but it's very, very powerful. Don't play with it. You boil rice, small cup of rice, at least a handful. Make a handful of rice, boiled rice. That rice, feed it to black crows every Saturday. If you don't have crows, look for crows and feed it to crows every Saturday and see how your work environment is going to change. You just continuously do this.
Hunter Biden's laptops. Hunter Biden's laptops. Please, I need you. Hunter Biden's laptops. Where are you? Please, show me. Show your face here. Hunter Biden's laptops. Where is he? If anyone can find me a crow, it's Hunter Biden's laptop. The man said, cook rice and feed it to crows. Hunter Biden's laptops. Where can I find a crow? Get walk, come on. Alpha Charm, help. You sent me a link on TikTok. Okay, I'll have a look at it. Excuse me, please, everybody, where can we find a crow? Please. The Niger in me now has to come out. Please, where are they looking for the crows? Oh, I need to find. The guy said cook some rice and give it to crows. Oh, this guy is a delight. This guy is a delight. Hunter Biden's laptops. Help. Right. He was thinking the same things. His rituals are so easy to do. Till he mentioned the crow. The boy, please. The boy, you are over in what country is the boy in? The boy, I think your country, they must have crows. The man said feed crows. You know what? I'm sending this video. I need this video in my life because this is going to be a good one. This video is going to be a good one to do. The man said feed crows. Wait, he said feed crows. Hey, I just can't seem to. Guys, this is wonderful. This is African spirituality. Yes. When next someone tells you, go and do African spirituality, ask them, where are you going to find the crows from? What the man said feed crows. Huh? He said feed the crows. Wait, let's see. What's Hunter Biden's laptop saying? I love Niger tits and ass. Wait, how is your name I love Niger tits and ass talking about God will not be mocked? You're already mocking your God with your name. You love Niger's tits and ass, and God will not be mocked. Are you crazy? Well, your God will have to exist first for it to be mocked, right? You can't mock a non-existent being. I mean, guys, how do people mock a being that don't exist, that there is no evidence for? Don't let me say it doesn't exist, because I have to apply some skepticism, because really nobody knows. But for me, I'm a very strong atheist, though. I'm sorry. I'm a very strong atheist.
Guys, I don't just know where.
Sorry about that. I'm trying to find the link. I'm a very strong atheist. I don't do. I have no time to be doing. If I've got no evidence for God, it doesn't exist. Sorry. I don't do all those messing around. Did you say you sent me something? I don't see anything. I don't see. Did you say you sent it on TikTok? I don't see anything. Inbox. I don't see anything. Maybe send it again. But then there is a link on the my about section on YouTube, shows you my email address. Okay, guys. Where's that person talking about God is real and he sent his son to die for us? That is pure evil. I love Niger tits, and that's pure evil. A God sending his son to die, his innocent son to die. That is cruel and that is evil. And if you can find anything good in that story of an innocent man dying for you, then you are complicit in the death of an innocent man. In what context is it okay for innocent people to die? For people who haven't even done anything. We haven't even done anything. Who asked Jesus to go and die? Who did you ask Jesus to go and die? Even my son at 9 years old struggled with the idea of an innocent man dying that kind of horrific death so that he can become a Christian. My son told me, Mom, I don't want to be a Christian anymore. If a 9-year-old struggled with the idea of the person who he calls his Lord and Savior, somebody dying, and he said, Mom, there was so much blood everywhere. You know, I don't like blood. And you come and tell us that God is real. For your God's reputation, I hope he is not real. That God deserves to be in jail. Maybe not jail, but the hell that he created for the angels and humans. He deserves to be locked up in there. Throw him in there, lock up the key, and turn the heat, turn it high up. I don't believe in all those things, but my goodness, if there is a God that truly sent his son to die, that God is evil, pure evil, and is not deserving of worship. I don't know how people got to the stage of being convinced that someone dying on the cross is somehow a good thing. Who told you that? It's sick. Jesus died. And then they will tell you that the reason why he did that was because he loves you. Oh, gosh. If you love me, my own kind of love, anything that will make you hurt yourself, please, I beg you, just don't bother loving me. No. If your love for me would mean that you have to put yourself in any kind of pain, if you can avoid it, please avoid it, unless it is unavoidable. The day my love starts to cost you pain, that's the day you need to walk away from me. I am not deserving of that. What kind of love is this? We need to normalize. Love does not come with some people would say, oh, it's a do or die affair, or you've got love to the death, till death do us. I ain't doing that. Love, death do us part shit. No. Well, I understand the idea of together and one person dies, but for me to someone going, oh, I will die for you. Don't you dare die for me. If my love will require for you to go take your life, I'm sorry. I will put a full stop to that relationship. I'm sorry, guys. That took a little detour. It's just talking about Jesus died for us. What the hell? Can't fuck away with his love. What kind of stupid love is that? We are nothing without God. We are trash. Less than trash compared to God's grace. Oh my goodness, guys. This is what religion will do to you. Religion will convince you that you are trash. Listen, I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea. But for my boys, I am everything. I am everything. My 14-year-old, well, the 21-year-old, that one doesn't care too much about his mom these days because, of course, he's an adult now. But for my 14-year-old, mom is everything. You go and tell my son that your mom is trash and see the reaction you will get. You might see yourself as trash. Congratulations to you. But you see myself and the rest of you, 10 of you, you are not trash. And you must reject any ideology, any dogma, any belief that tells you that you are trash. You are not trash. You have not done anything wrong. You are good. You are good in yourself. You are good. For me, you are good. Because right now you're here, you're watching me, you're interacting with me. You are good. You might not be perfect. You might have some things, you come away from here, you might go off later on and go and stroke a chicken. That does not mean you're a horrible person. Absolutely not. Don't let nobody. These beliefs, this is why I will always fight against beliefs, especially the Christian one. Telling you need a savior. From what? You do not need a savior. Jesus wasted his time. Jesus, that guy, it was a waste of life, a waste of effort, a waste of just blood, a waste of everything. Jesus was forgiving sins. He didn't even get to the cross. He was not on the cross, he was forgiving sins. His daddy really wanted him dead. Because why else would Jesus get on that cross? Jesus was already forgiving people, telling them, your sins are forgiven you. So that means Jesus did not need to even go on the cross. But daddy wanted that guy dead at all cost. And somebody will come and tell me Jesus loves me. No, not me and you. Says we are all God's children, not me and you, not any of us. The boy is not a child of God. BFT Wayne is not a child of God. Gerwalk, Hunter Biden's laptop. No, we are not children of God. Oh gosh, make me want to vomit about child of God. Who wants to be a child of that evil thing? No. Hey, you said it. Seriously, thanks for the supportive and understanding words and stuff. No, but girl, it's just the honest truth. And this is why I hate religion. I hate it so much. It convinces people that because two people ate a fruit in the garden, now we get to be condemned. And now we need that clown, Jesus, to come and save us. That one that could not stand up to. Just think about it. Jesus could have told his daddy, Dad, stop. Why does anyone need to die? Just forgive those people already. God had the power to just forgive. God tells us to forgive 70 times, but God does not practice what he preaches. He doesn't forgive. Never forgave Satan, never forgave Adam and Eve. He never forgives. Just go and look in their books. He just would kill people just on a whim. Just you say something, he just kills you. Do this, he just takes you out just like that. And then he now tells us that we should forgive. No. He should start by doing that. It's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. Sorry. God's love is bullshit. Don't accept that thing for yourself, please. Please do not accept that for yourself. And no, I can't be mad at a non-existent entity. You know what? Do me a favor. I love Niger tits and ass. Prove the existence of God. Then I would show you whether I'm mad at it or not. You can't be mad at something that has never been proven to exist. So I love Niger tits and ass. I can even send you the link. Come and prove the existence of your God. Come and tell us. Alpha Charm, no. Did you send it to TikTok? Did you send it to TikTok? No, I don't see it. Hold on, let's see. No, I don't see it. Oh, one message request. Is that you? This is one message request. I will say hi. I don't know if that's you. I just said hi. I don't know if that's Trippy Seaweed. It's you. Trippy Seaweed. I didn't know that was you. Hold on. Trippy Seaweed. Hold on. Trippy. I think you might be sending it to the other account. So I'm sending you a message now. I'm sending you a message now. So yeah, try sending it to this one. I just sent you a message. But guys, religion, stay away from these things that tell you that you are evil. Please stay away. And if God does exist, shame that he would kill his own son. I will not worship that God. I would not. I personally would not worship that. I would not. Oh my. Never mind. You just ignore that person who wants to be enslaved to the evil God that kills his own child. I mean, if that's what you choose for yourself, congrats. But just the rest of us, we're not interested.
Every Saturday, and see how your work environment is going to change. Try it. Now you go thank me. All of this, I'm just reminding you
Cook
what you've
rice.
forgotten.
Wait, I need to hear that again. He said cook rice
It's gonna
and
work.
give it to
If
crows.
you're struggling in your career and you really don't know what to do, like there are some people they are working under people, and there are people that are there in their office, they keep giving them some difficulties, or they keep experiencing some difficulties left, right, center, and they've tried everything. Yeah, we've done prayers, you've prayed, you've done so many things, but still it's not working for you. Well, here's a simple thing I want you to do every Saturday. It may look childish, but it's very, very powerful. Don't play with it. You boil rice, small cup of rice, at least a handful. Make a handful of rice per boiled rice. That rice, feed it to black crows every Saturday. If you don't have crows,
the crows have to be black. Okay. I wish you all the best looking for black crows. Honestly, I wish you all the best. No, come on, Mr. Man. Don't do this. Black crows. Trippy Seaweed, look, I just had a look at your profile picture. You are one gorgeous lady. Oh wow, look at that. That's stunning. Oh, okay. Guys, look for a black crow. Ay, ay, ay. The man said, look for a black crow. What y'all need to be looking for. Black crow. Yeah, you're open minded. I'll hear what you people have to say. You said deconvert you from Christianity. No, that's not how it works. My deconversion took me a good couple of years at least. It's not something that anyone can do. No one can just come and say, "Oh, you just deconvert." No, 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 no. And anyone that tells you that is lying to you. This is something you do. It's everyone's journey is very different. You have to do the hard work. You've got to figure these things out. Ask whether there is any proof for the claims of this so-called God. Go do the work. There are videos out there. There are people talking actively about this subject, right? Go and investigate. Ask yourself, thousands of gods out there. Have I got the right God? Have I got the right beliefs? If yours is the Christian one, how do you know you have got the right version of Christianity? In Christianity alone, there are thousands of denominations. How do you know you have the right version, the one that the Jesus would agree with? If Jesus was to show face on earth now, Jesus would say, now it's the Catholic Church I'm vibing with, or it's the Anglican Church that I'm vibing with. So which version of, you can't just come and tell people Jesus loves you. Jesus. It shows that what you have is your own subjective ideas coming from your indoctrination, might be childhood or adult. But yes, you are heavily indoctrinated, and your indoctrination speaks volumes. For you to come to a place where people are not even talking about God or Jesus, and you come and start talking about that trash here, your indoctrination is strong. Mm-mm-mm. I guess this person is a troll, so I'm just going to ignore them. But anyway, guys, please don't forget to give the stream a thumbs up. Thank you all so much. Please, everyone, go look for a crow. You sent it again. I don't know if I can see. Okay, how come? Or did you send it to my other account? Hold on. What's this one? Because you know with TikTok, you always have to have a backup. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I'll have a look. But anyway, I'll be back again tomorrow. So, yeah, I sent it to the one you said hello to me. Oh, I don't see it then. Maybe it will show up later on. I don't know. That's my belly rumbling. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. I mean, nothing. I've just sent another hello. So, hey, Thunder Scorpion. Hello. Happy New Year to you. Going to hell. Show us where hell is. Thunder Scorpion, if I'm going to hell, guaranteed you're going to be right next to me. If I'm going to hell, Thunder Scorpion, oh my, just book your spot just right there next to me. We'll be all right in hell. Don't worry. I'll guarantee you a nice time in hell. You'll be just fine. I was Niger. Don't be mad. Oh, okay. It was Niger. Do I have Instagram? Yes, I do. The_Afro_atheist. The Afro atheist, but just underscores. So the_Afro_atheist. So yeah. Okay, everyone. James Randi is attending. Oh, listen, all the good people are going to be in hell. All the good people are going to be there. I'm excited. Ooh. All the people then, they're going to be there. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, it's going to be wonderful. As the scientists, someone said the other day, they've already worked out how to turn the heat down. They already have the settings. It's all done, fixed, done, right? So you all, don't worry. Hell will be a fantastic place. The Afro atheist, but with underscore. So the underscore on not the dash, but the bottom one. Let me type it in here actually. Yeah, that's it right there. Okay, everyone, I'm very tired. I need to get some sleep, but thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. I think I might go live on TikTok tomorrow, have a couple of debates over there, have those people come and talk about God, and some delusional people come and have a conversation about God. But yeah, we will do that. The boy, yes, the account is back on. So yes. Anyway, good night, everybody. Good night.
Do you have a moment? And this very second, I know you feel the beat. Do you feel the rhythm all the way? Can you see the vision? Everything in this world will be okay. Can we be together all the way? I know you feel this movement right here. You just be vibing, reaching for something within you. I know you feel this movement right here. You just be vibing, reaching for something within you. Nights in California, fly passing homes, yeah, right by sunset colored skies. Chilling by the ocean, driving up the mountain, soaked in the endless beauty all of you. You know it feels alright, alright, alright. Yeah. Can you see the vision? Everything in this world will be okay. Can we be together all the way? I know you feel this movement right here. You just be vibing, reaching for something within you.